Hello there, everyone. My name is Rain. Today we're going to play some more Monster Hunter World, the Ultimate. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, part number 3. Thank you all for joining for today's episode. Last time we got the ability to start embarking on quests, we're going to just go right down the line. Guts. It's what's for dinner, because why not? There is a certain little beastie that's going to show up here that I actually tried to fight the first time it showed up. And this is one of those quests you cannot win. Not because anything is particularly dangerous necessarily, although he can be a pain in the neck. More so because the game literally just won't allow it. You can fight this guy for the whole 50 minutes with the strongest, most powerful weapons in the game. The only thing that'll happen is he'll get to the point where he limps off, and he just continues to limp and stagger off for the rest of... I mean, with the strongest equipment in the game, you could get this guy to the point where he's limping and trying to run away from you. Did not miss these guys at all. Probably within 4 to 5 minutes, if not completely kill him in that time. But you can fight him for the entire 50 minutes and it wouldn't matter. You would still be unable to kill him. I don't want them to see me. These guys are Melinxes. They will steal your stuff, and you will always know when they see you because they'll meow and jump up and do it. I was gonna freaking say, can I get anything other than a friggin' husk spray? Is that legit all I got? Legit all I got was husk sprays except for that one spider web. What the crap? Yeah, but no. For those of you who plan on playing this game, probably like none of you, but this spot here you gather worms from, as you can tell. But there's something else that I want to get here, and that's that right there, the frog. I will need those for several things in this game. A delivery later on. And there are 2 monsters you can use that on to fish out. What are you doing, Laphicet? My little leopard gecko has decided that he's going to come out to see me. He's on the log just staring. He's become a lot more active lately. I like that. Kind of worried about him for a little bit there because he was just kind of one of those lazy lounge lizards, and that's not entirely like him. I want to get like 5 or 6 frogs. Obviously, the chances of getting frogs are not as high as the chance of getting worms, because I've gotten buku worms, and I've only gotten, what, 4 frogs so far? My math is right. That means I should have 5. Yep, 5. Okay. We'll get 1 more frog, and then we'll call it quits for now. We'll get 1 more frog, and then we'll call it quits for now. We'll get 1 more frog, and then we'll call it quits for now. We'll get 1 more frog, and then we'll call it quits for now. Thank you, jeez. I really didn't want to have to say that again. Anyway, these dudes... Oh, his head was sticking out of the water. The reject Lapras Loch Ness Numbnut over here is our prey. This is the guy we get what's called monster guts from in this area. There's actually 2 monsters in this game you can get monster guts from. One being this guy. And, or this species. Another being another species that lives in the desert. But this is an Epioth, and the monster you get it from in the desert is known as a Delix. Believe me, you'll get well acquainted with those doofuses if you fight some Gen Morons a lot. 2 monster guts, not bad. Again, I wouldn't really consider myself too heavy of a quote-unquote Let's Player, but I mean... I keep hearing about this Let's Player's curse where you do worse on camera than you do off camera. For me, I do about the same, if not better. I don't think I've done that but once. Gotten 2 monster guts off of him, because you can get raw meats, you can get raw meats and raw guts. You can get raw meats, you can get monster guts, you can get hydro hides. I think you can get monster bone smalls off that dude. So yeah, no, paintball out because of what's about to happen. Again, I'm not sure if I've played this game before or not. But I'm sure we'll figure it out together. Ooh, look, it's a cutscene! It's got to be something interesting, right? Not really. The biggest Levia douchebag is about to make his presence known. There he is. Ain't seen you in a bit. Actually, I probably legit haven't fought you in a year or more. And I'm not going to fight you now. Look at that neck. That cannot be comfortable. Yeah, it's dramatic music. She's like, oh no, we cannot do nothing. Oh look, it's a legachis. Here. Why the energy, man? Yeah. I just need you marked on the screen so I can see you. Freaking through that paintball with all of the gusto. It's really not that serious. And you guys think this guy's a pain in the ass. Wait until you see his cousin. And I know you guys haven't seen me fight the guy, nor are you going to. They force you to go over there. If there were this many Epioths here when you got here, you could very easily just get all the guts that you need from these dudes without ever seeing him. But of course, when you first get here, there's only one. Yeah, there we go, Monster Bone S. Now, I'm going to be playing this game over the weekend. It is actually Friday upon my recording this, to upload this. But regardless, I'm going to be playing this over the weekend and getting myself some better weapons and armor. Probably some bone weapons and whatnot. Raw damage-wise, bone weapons are superior. Sharpness-wise, the iron weapons are superior. At least early game. It's not a definitive, obviously. But, yeah, no. I might have some switch axes. I might have some great swords by the time you guys see Monday's video. Not really sure. But regardless, now that we're done with this, now see, watch, I'll show you. Walk past these guys. Oh, look, there he is. Get him, boys! Yeah, no. For the most part, as long as you're moving, they can't hit you. But they're super duper duper annoying. And they're also made worse by the fact that I'm using a sword and shield. It's harder to hit them with a sword and shield because, you know, of course my favorite weapon would have to be shite at attacking those things. Spider webs. I haven't seen any thunderbugs yet. So this one is what's known as a key quest, by the way. Key quests are quests that you have to get done to progress. It doesn't matter what game you're playing, they have always been a thing. In the port, we had the lady telling us that you had to do key quests to increase your hunter rank, which is correct over there. Technically, it's correct in the village as well, because there are monsters that we can't fight yet, that we can currently fight in the port if I were to go, but they have more life and I wouldn't be able to. And I've tested this extensively. A lot of people say that they scale down to one person, so if I'm in the port doing it by myself, they should be lower. By that I mean life-wise. They're not. I don't care what anybody says. Maybe my game is bugged. I stand by what I've said. I have fought several monsters. I will not name them because you guys don't know who they are just yet, but when I see them in the game, I will let you know. And these are monsters that always take a longer time for me to kill on my own as opposed to the ones like a monster that we're going to be seeing in a little bit. He's the entry-level boss monster. He's grass to be mowed down. But at the same time, these other monsters almost always take about the same amount of time. I fought them, I don't know how many times, online with other people there, where they weren't doing anything. They were buddies of mine, and I'm just like, hey, just, you know, stand by kind of thing. And I did all the fighting while they were at base camp. Took the time that it took, and then did it on my own. Took the same amount of time. So it's going to be kind of a pain in the neck to fight some of these monsters in the port, because some of them you have to fight in the port. But still, they do not scale down life-wise. I don't care what anybody says. But regardless, the key quest, I'll show you more about it when I'm actually done talking to all these people. We live on the sea and for the sea. Saltwater courses in our veins. That can't be healthy. We are the three, the proud, the hunting fleet. Our mission is fishing, bringing the sea's bounties to the village. I'm talking pin tuna so fresh it's still twitching, brother. But come on, sea. Come and see monsters are our greatest foes. It's our job to drive off creatures that might harm the village. Wait a minute. You're that hunter that showed up recently, aren't you? You look pretty tough for a landlubber, anyway. If only the three of us and the hunting fleet could return to our former glory, we'd show you hunters who's best. Alas, 2 of our 3 boats were splintered stem to stern with a Lagiacrus attack. So you guys are supposed to drive these monsters out, but 2 of your boats got destroyed by 1 creature. Cool. For now, only my boat is in any shape to leave port. We're not going to let that stop us from fishing, though. You listen here. If all 3 of our boats were seaworthy, we'd be 3 times as tough as you, right? Right? Let me cipher this out. 3 of us, 1 of you. -2. Carry the 9. Yes. My ciphering is flawless. Anyway, you want to make a fishing request, go chat with the fishmongers over there. Yeah, don't want to talk to you, bro. Yo, so the fishing dudes are back. That's all she has to say. Fishing dudes are back. Yo, so the Lagiacrus attacked you, huh? Yep. Whoa, the Lagiacrus showed up. I want to see the claw marks. Yep. We have to fight some blue drop now. Yeah, so these stars here, well, after you do a certain amount of key quests, you'll get what's known as an urgent quest. You can see that here. These stars here are technically your hunting rank offline. I say technically because when we get to 2 stars here in a little bit, it's not going to mean anything. 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, it's not going to increase our hunter rank at all. You have to do that at the port. But there are monsters that are in the 4-star rank and the 5-star rank that we can't hunt until we get to hunter rank 2. Then when we get past all of that, there will be other monsters that we can't hunt until we get to hunter rank whatever in the port. So I mean, it's technically the same thing to raise your hunter rank, but your hunter rank doesn't actually go up. Probably doesn't make any sense the way I explained it. I know what I'm talking about, but I probably explained it in a poor ass way so no one else can understand. That's the best way to do it. So talk to her, basically the lowdown. You go to dispatch, check haul boxes when you get them back from wherever they went, and you can check out the status here. So weather's fair, ought to be a good haul. That's good. Dispatch him. Reach Jamoka Coast or the Dark Waters. I never send them out to fish. Never. Always send them out to the treasure areas because that place brings back cash. Always good. So be gone with your brother. And now he's gonna take off. So now we got our urgent quest. First urgent quest in the game. No love for Ludroth. We got 6 of these things we gotta kill. Have you guys even seen Ludroth yet? I went to the area 12, which is where they're normally at in this game, or in this area, the deserted island. But yeah, I don't think there were any in there. The Nahabra were there, because that's fun. It's also scrumptious, as in diddlyumptious. Did anybody know where that's from? If you don't know where scrumptiddlyumptious is, that's fine. Get out. Now these are the felines. They will not steal from you. But if you piss them off, they will blow you straight to hell. I mean, they have bombs that are bigger than them that they're just carrying around in their sacks that they have on their backs there. Those little whatever those things are supposed to be. And in Monster Hunter World, they don't exist. The felines and the mealings are not there. They've got the cats that are native to each area and the Gajalakas that are just every freaking where. Alright, look, man. I'm supposed to be getting some mite seeds or some adamant seeds from these things. I promise you can get them from these things. This is where I always get them. Why am I not getting any? So much for that whole, you know, I do just as well on screen crap that I was talking about earlier. Bollocks, I say. Bullshit, I say. Get out of here, I say. Enter the Ludra. Legit some of my favorite monsters in this game. They are by no means difficult to fight. They are by no means a hell of a threat. But they're just cool looking to me. I like that they're lizards. Lizards are awesome. Believe me, I could go on for probably longer than you'd expect about why I like these things. These are all female, apparently. There is another variation we will see later that are all male. But no, not these ones. Come on, ladies. Ladies. Don't you bite. Don't you bite. Behave. Behave. I mean, yeah, I'm killing y'all, but that's not the point. Behave. It's nice to see you this I want to get some immature sponges. That's not an immature sponge. I want to get some immature sponges. That's not an immature sponge. I want to get some immature sponges. Thank you. Third and final. So there's one out here in the water, I think. Hop in and handle that shit. There she is. I see you behind those waves, girl. Obviously, they're more dangerous underwater. Not a hell of a lot, but they are faster. That is probably their most devastating attack. I kid you not. And even with the entry-level armor that I've got with no upgrades or anything, it'll hardly do any damage. Main problem in this game, the boss monsters, which we have only seen one of so far. What's my defense? My defense is 55. Yeah, in this game they give you a natural defense of 50. I don't know why. In the as far as I know, in every previous monster in the game, you have a natural defense of like 1. And I mean, they give you the nuts. They give you the nuts in this game, defense-wise. But don't let the higher defense fool you. The first boss monster in the game can still kill you if you're not paying attention. Being all kinds of reckless. I think we get another cutscene after we complete this quest, but I guess we'll find out then, won't we? Let me talk to you real quick. It's more of a pain in the ass fighting underwater with a sword and shield, for me, probably, than anything else. You really didn't have to do that. You realize this. Yeah, I don't know. Not too much damage. So, they can still stun you and all that, too, by the way. Quest complete. That last one over there, I rarely kill, because I only kill her if she sees me and comes over here. But, usually she doesn't notice me. Now that I think about it, there's a mullet over there. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure all the quests on Moga anyway, for low rank, are daytime. Did she see me? She's over there yelling. What the hell? Really crappy job if you did see me, because you're not doing anything about it. Maybe she's wondering where her friends are? I don't know. They seriously do that sometimes, though. They'll just stand there and yell at you. Nope, she didn't see me. She's over there minding her own business, as I mind mine. Anyway. Now that that's finished up. Groovy, baby! Take all that shit. Got some mature sponges. Not bad. Hello? There we go. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce this dude's name. A lot of people call him Argosy. A lot of people call him Argosy. I call him Argosy. Maybe it's just because, well, the ship. Maybe it's because I'm just, you know, an ignorant Westerner. But whatever. And by the way, there technically can't be a West on a planet, like a Western region of the world on a planet that's a sphere. Then again, to you flat earthers, that's probably something that you don't want to hear. The itinerant, whatever, cook. He's a cook. He cooks. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see much of the reason to go through literally all the damn story mode of this game when ain't none of you gonna be playing this shit. The cook cooks you food and you eat it from him. You get items from Junior when you go out into the woods. Not a quest. Don't go on a quest if you want to do this. Go out into the woods, kill everything in sight, gather everything in sight, come back, talk to Junior. He gives you rewards. You use that to trade this guy. We don't have much of squat right now, and we don't have any rare trades because you have to kill boss monsters and get those things. But that's basically all he does. I don't really use him all that much, all things considered. But I'll definitely be using him enough, you know. And then, of course, the village elder's like, oh, the Argosy Captain is my buddy from way back in the day. Yeah, he's telling us about the restaurant now, giving us vouchers and stuff. Hey, Hunter, the Argosy's here. When the Argosy's in port, by the way, all the items will be sold at half price. That's literally basically what she's saying. That and how to use the target cam and blah, blah, blah. So, Sandy Plains we can go to now. We're not going to go there. We're not going to go to the Harvest Tour. We are going to do this one here, Pain in the Plains. But I'm going to put my items away first. That is our first boss monster. Our first bitch to kill. Boss bitch, rather. Not like a lot of you females want to call you that, though, because I would never refer to a female as a bitch, unless she was a bitch, in which case, I guess I might call her a bitch. Yo, Argosy Captain Sierra, we can get furnishings from him, is all he's saying. Outside is where we're going. Changed me mind. We are going on this one because we have to do a quest first to be able to come back and get something to eat from that cat. Now, I do believe I could go to the port, eat there, and then come back and do a quest, but, you know, too much work, man. I'm lazy. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm absolutely lazy. You guys can tell that by my commentary because all I do is I say like 2 words and then I stay quiet for like 10 minutes, don't say nothing else, and I come right back in and jump in. This is the Sandy Plains. We'll do a tour of this place and then we'll call it a quit. This is kind of appropriate because of that. I don't think you guys have seen this guy yet, have you? Veggie Elder? He's the Veggie Elder. Talk to him and he'll give you stuff. Usually twice per quest. Psycho Serum, very good. I actually like those items. I I pretty much bring those with me every quest. Once I'm able to buy them and have the cash to afford such a hobby. Kelbies. How y'all doing? Y'all live in the desert and in forests. But yeah, no, I usually go through the, I don't know why I didn't get a map. I usually go through that secret exit, which isn't a secret, but it's not really displayed on the map too well, to come here. There are items here. There's items in every area that you can trade to the veg elder. He'll give you something for. Earth crystals, always good. We'll be needing those for our ancient shard weapons later on. Crystal bones, that's the item that we give him. I don't know if he'll take a golden bone or not, now that I'm thinking about it. There's another quest we come back here later on, for the actual crystal bone delivery quest. We only need to get 4 of them offline. In the port, you have to get like 10 or something like that. Which honestly isn't that hard to do on your own. There's a particular cave I'll show you guys here in a little bit. Those things, I mean, crystal bones come out like a son of a gun. Yep, these little bastards are the Daleks. Pain in the butt on Gen quests. But you guys won't be seeing Gen for a long time. Thunderbugs, cool. Insect tusks, not as cool. Carpenter bugs, very cool. So, you need carpenter bugs for a good amount of things. I don't know why I'm discarding this now. I know that I'm just going to have to come back here. So, yeah, no. Or rather, I'm going to have to discard them eventually again because I'm going to be gathering some more bugs. Supplies delivered, because of course they were. So this here leads us to the cave. This is the cave I was telling you about. This is probably where you'll be getting most of your crystal bones and ice crystals for a while. I mean, there's mushrooms and stuff, but I don't know, I don't need them right now. Then, of course, here be the Melinks again. Which means, because this little jackwagon wanted to fight. Look, you saw my mega pickaxe. Look, I got it back. Talk to me. Goodbye. So, it's not that you hit them. Hitting them will not be enough to get your items back once they steal it. You have to do enough damage to make them retreat like they are right now. So yeah, ice crystals, best place in the game to get them at this point, very, very clearly, is this place right here. This particular cave, Area 6 in the Sandy Plains. Not sure why. Hell, I don't even know if you can get them on the deserted island. But this is the second hunting area of the game, obviously. I've not really touched on that, but this is your introduction to more areas. Obviously, there are different creatures who live here. You can see the environment is quite a bit different from the deserted island. Even though I don't really know why this place isn't. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to get into that. But the Jaggies do have a nest here, just like they do on the deserted island. As you can see, these little jackwagons are roaming around free and clear until I show up. That or my homie Joseph, who you guys will see later. Big old tree. I'm looking for a certain bug. I don't think I've gotten one yet. I haven't gotten one on this trip, quest, whatever. But I mean, period. I mean, that tree is gigantic. I wish you could do something with it. Like, go up to it, go around it. There's a lot of, like, aesthetics that they put far away in the distance that you can't get to. And I understand they can't just have the backdrop you just blend. What the hell is the point? Still, there are certain things I wish we could go to. Even if it's just, like, roam around that tree. Like, one particular monster, maybe we could fight him in that tree out of that deck tree. This is so damn bad. Insect tusk, go away. This is so bad. I have the worst, absolute worst luck with getting that bug. Glue hopper, glue glopper, whatever it's called, is the bug that I'm referring to. I don't know why I'm looking for bugs. These are Renoplos, by the way. Brand new monsters. At least one of you is going to die. This is the first instance, actually, of a monster where you need green sharpness to hurt them if you're going to attack their head. Now, it's kind of ill-advised to attack their head as it is, because they take a lot less damage on the head. Or not a lot less, but they take less damage on if you attack their head. But if I was attacking their head, well, he's dead, so I can't show that. And these guys just pop out of the ground. I don't know what they're doing down there. But if you kill one and then you wait for them to quote-unquote respawn, they won't walk into the area like the Aptonoth or the Jaggy do. They'll just dig up out of the floor. Don't know how they got there. But obviously they dug.
But these stupid rhino dudes, they're kind of a massive pain in the ass, actually. Irritation and nothing else. So I already spoke to, yeah, there's the map. I already spoke to him twice. I wonder if he'll give me something for the bone. Yep, there we go. So he gives you a hot drink, I think? Yep, okay. So if you're going to try and quote-unquote obtain or farm hot drinks early on, it actually is kind of worth your while to come to the Sandy Plains and gather them bones. Just because if you're already here and you're gathering, just talk to him and give him the bones, because the hot drinks I want to say are like $300 a piece, which doesn't sound like much for an RPG game, but in this game early on, $300 a piece will set you back quite a bit. Now, for now, the only time you'll ever need those is in the Sandy Plains at night. You guys might have noticed that my life was depleting when I was out in the desert during the daytime. That's because of the extreme heat. The characters in this game, they just can't take it. They must obviously not be from Texas. But in the nighttime, it's super mega cold, and they can't take that. So obviously they're not from Indiana. But regardless of anything like that, once we get all this crap set away, I'm not ending this video without going after the homie, the Great Jaggy, the oh so great Jaggy. And as you guys can see, I already had a little bit of materials from them being the Renoplast, because I had, like I said, I cheated. I went into the port. Let's see, there we go. I just want to get me, okay, well, since I can't get 2 fresh ingredients in this game are what increase your stamina. If you have 1 fresh ingredient, your maximum stamina is increased by 25, or 1 segment. If at the start of a quest, if you have 2, then it'll be maxed out. Stars are what allow you to have more maximum health when a quest starts. And we didn't have any stars on there because we have to do quests and deliveries and whatnot to increase those stars, get our levels up. But yeah, no, Great Jaggy. He's going to die. It's really all there needs to be said. Now this is the first instance of a boss monster. So we have some easy flash bombs, some paintballs, and they give us cool drinks, so we can take those with us if we don't use them. And we won't use them because he's not going to go into the desert. But head down here to Area 4, then straight to Area 5 from Area 1, and we will see the Great Jaggy. Ah, look at those Aptonoth that look just like kind of weird shaped, slightly melted chocolate drops. But the only thing that you can break on this guy, because every boss monster has at least one thing you can break. Break, sever, whatever. You can cut off tails, you can break faces, you can break arms, you can break stomachs, you can break backs, claws and all that. But this guy only has one breakable part, and it's his face. I'm going to focus on that. Once I get that broken, then I'm just going to go to town on him. Hey, look, it's a bigger Jaggy. Who would have thought that a Great Jaggy would be a bigger Jaggy? Obviously Raptor inspired. He's got a scar on his face for some reason. He's about to have worse. And they all have relatively clear indications once you have broken them. Obviously, when you sever the tail is just kind of gone or missing part of it. But this guy, those frills on his face will be busted. But, yeah. And of course, I know we fought the Lagiacrus. I'm over here trying to do the damn charge attack. I'm so used to fighting in, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate and World. Now this fight will go quicker than it normally would by the time you get here, because I have the green sharpness weapon and I have upgraded it as far as it can get before we get access to the last little hunting area before we get to high rank. Yes, yes. Yep, his face is broken already. You can kind of see the little frills there, but no, he's not going to last too much longer, probably. This quest usually takes me about, I want to say, 5 minutes when I first get here. Ooh, the body check. The body check is real. Jaggy, I'm sorry. He does that usually 3 times in a row because he sucks at life. Oh, maybe he doesn't do it 3 times in a row. Scrub-a-doodle ding-dong over here. Come here. I'm just trying to talk to you. Oh, there he goes. There's one. Oh, my God. That aim was bad. The aim continues to be bad. Yeah, but I mean, this guy can still kill you if you're not really paying attention, if you're kind of just ignoring him. But as you guys can see, he's not doing too much damage. Oh god, he's got me in the corner. I was gonna say all that crap that I was talking. He could have easily killed me there, to be honest with you. If he had kept the pressure on and kept doing that little body check thing, maybe he does it one more time. I get up, I'm dizzy, he does it again. First feint of the game. And he's gone. Sucks to be you. So, carve the chump. And we get the hides, of course. We get the screamers, because why not? Most men do like screamers, and great Jackie claws. That's what I need. The claws are what I mainly need. Anyone who's hunted with me before knows that there's a skill in particular that I very much so value called speed sharpening, because I'm a sword and shield user. I have to sharpen my weapon a lot. And trust me when I tell you, having to use that damn whetstone 4 times, you stroke, and you stroke, and you stroke, and you stroke, and then you're done. The monsters don't very often just allow you to do that. And since I have to sharpen my weapon a lot, it's a pain in the absolute ass. So, great speed sharpening increases that. The sharpening speed, obviously. Only have to use the whetstone once, and then you're done. Which to me is just a very good skill. A lot of people say it's trash, and that's fine, but to me I value it quite a bit, especially in World, since you can't just run away from monsters and go to other areas and wait for them. Cool, and I got a King's Frill. I needed that too. I think I need 2 of those. Hides, scales, hides, and bones. New record, first time we've killed one, of course. And when we go back, I think we'll have another quest waiting for us. We won't be doing that one just yet. First of all, the video's over at this point. But any conversations we need to have? The Bistro, she's doing perfectly splendid. All thanks to your patronage. For this, I shall offer higher level grain ingredients to my customers. It's quite the bargain, yes? Alright, so now we've got that 1 star down there, so we can have a slight increase in our maximum health when we start off quests. Which is good. Initially, you're going to have to balance whether or not you give a crap about health or stamina. Because if you have fresh ingredients, but the fresh ingredients don't have stars, okay, do you want to just, do you want to have more, do you prioritize more health or more stamina? Either one can be increased relatively easily on a quest if you have the right materials. Welcome back, Hunter Dearest. Great jobby with the great chat. Alright, fierce strikes, quick dodges, flawless judgment. The sparks are really fire. How do you know? Well, just guessing. I said it. That's what I was saying. What the hell? Anyway, break time's over. There's hunting to do. Top-class hunters face a steady stream of impossible tasks. For instance, only a tippy-top of the line hunter would try to bag a live Arzuros, right? Well, looky here. I've got that exact job, so we have to go after Arzuros next. So basically, with a capture thing, what you want to do is beat them up, but not kill them. That's why it says capture. If you kill it, the quest fails. This is another condition to watch out for. Beat them up, get them to the point when they're limping away. If you have a paintball in this game, there's a skill called Perception, which will allow you to know when the monster is ready for capture. Their icon on the screen will be flashing. Put down a trap, throw some trank bombs. We'll see that in the next episode. I'll show that off. But for now, where is... Okay, I guess we won't get that until we're done with this. There's a capture Great Jake quest I was looking forward to. But I guess we'll get that in the next episode. So, thank you for watching as always. My name is Ray. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter if that kind of thing interests you. The link is in the description. If you like this video, let me know. If you did not like this video, let me know. But until next time, I'm out of here.